Welcome to the Natural Wonders. My name is DJ. I'm your Dungeon Master.
I'm Dion. I play Dalium. Wait. Yes, I do.
I play Corey. I'm Corey. I play Duke Rhaegar.
I'm David. I play Otter 3.14. Hey guys, it's Leotis.
I'm Brian, I play him.
I'm Jason, I play Trainer Guildenstern.
Alright, before we start, everyone will be leveling up to 3 at the beginning of this session.
Are these already fresh sheets for that?
Fresh sheets. And what was it?
Just cracking it, Jason.
No spells still?
One spells.
Still no spells. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Duke Rhaegar. I didn't know if there was anything you wanted to share as part of your character that you wanted everyone to know, maybe a little bit of information, maybe a trinket that you carry on you.
No, but I don't carry any trinkets. I'm more simple than that. But my cloak that I wear, if any of you guys are familiar with history, it has the emblem of the Grimguard on it.
Yes, the Grimguard.
So if you guys remember from my story, the Grimguard are the people that guarded Grimskull Hold. The place is still around, but I am an ex-member of the Grimguard, out to make it on my own. You guys don't know why I left. I haven't
Disclosed that.
disclosed that, but for those who recognize the emblem, I am an ex-member of the Grimguard.
I would think Leotis may recognize it. I think Leotis has the greatest chance. Maybe Galen might know about it.
I'm dealing with the history book.
Yeah, should have.
Yeah, Galen would know about it. And Galen, I think Leotis may be the only ones that know about it. Trainer just kind of got here in the last few days. It's already racked up quite a casualty count.
Actually, this is the largest in his arc so far.
Well, oh yeah, he definitely right now. Okay. One name, Arthur Chaucer, the last member of Project Hawkwing still working for Dragon Lightning. Old Brown, the former impoverished district is no more, destroyed in a raging fire that has seen thousands dead and even more displaced. That was started by him. Trainer decided to, the dragon crystals were inside the slug, and he managed to manufacture one of the crystals into a bomb. It exploded, killed all of the gang leaders in there.
He says nice.
And then the fire spread out of control, and Old Brown is just this smoking husk of death at this point. There's nothing left. And
The lady. Wouldn't be like the lady.
she's dead.
Oh, wow.
She's dead. Actually, you guys have killed 2 innkeepers now. That's impressive.
Well, that was in one blast because she was with
Yeah,
she was
You guys have met 2 innkeepers and killed them both. Keep you away from the other ones.
Bread and breakfast is the need to hire.
Well, now you stand before the bread and breakfast, the first gathering spot for the party. It is closed currently, with the windows on the bottom floor smashed out. The sun is now rising on the 3rd day in Courthold. Well, it would be rising if it weren't for the towering black citadel of smoke that has spread and now hangs over the city. Everything you've done has resulted in death and destruction. I hope you're ready for the consequences. And we find yourselves standing outside the bread and breakfast, closed, obviously, and you're just standing there, and all of a sudden you hear, "Galium! Damn it, Galium! Where have you been? We've been looking everywhere for you. I'm glad you made your way to the scene of the crime. Who are these people? It doesn't matter. Galium, what are you doing here?" And you find yourself looking at Lieutenant of the Guard Percival Marigold. You know him actually. He's the kind of like the rough and gruff lieutenant that's a no-nonsense kind of cop looking to crack the case.
I can tell that from the voice.
The voice gave it out of
It sounds a little bit like Lieutenant Blueberry.
So Blueberry's like, "Ooh, Blueberry."
No,
It's like, damn it,
Lieutenant. That's Blueberry's
That's
lieutenant.
Sergeant Blueberry.
Damn it, Blueberry!
Damn it, Blueberry.
Is it brown?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Brown.
Lieutenant
Yeah.
Brown.
Kaden, how'd you know about this?
Know about what?
We're looking at a double murder kidnapping. The victims haven't been ID'd, but they look like they could have been some of the shadier figures. Maybe with old Brown with the dots. The owner has gone missing. Has been identified as Shiva, older lady, rough around the edges, but not capable of anything like this, if you ask some of the locals. No one has a clue what happened to her. One of the rooms is pretty badly damaged. We're looking for the ledger, maybe find out who stayed there, hopefully get a clue.
Oh boy.
I guess we all look really hard at helium.
How about? Oh boy. How do I approach this?
I find that lying is always the best option.
I mean,
You want to take a look at the scene of the crime?
yeah, sure. Let's start there.
And
Yeah.
who are these guys?
They're my crew.
Andy
Piss off! I'm not your crew.
and he kind of looks at Leotis like he may recognize him, but not entirely sure. It's like a squint, like a. And he turns back.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with this. I start humming my song.
Okay. All right. He doesn't recognize it because he's a rough and tough cop. Doesn't put up for that nonsense.
Of course, he's listening to pop. I get it.
Yeah.
We're into the indie stuff.
Lieutenant Marigold takes you inside, and everything's empty downstairs. It looks like it's probably been ransacked already.
Wait, where are we at right now?
You're at the bread and breakfast.
This is where we kidnapped
Oh,
two guards, tied them up
this
in
is
the room
where we're at.
upstairs, then had a fight with more people.
Okay.
The messed up room. You know,
Innkeeper.
where our mech warrior here just like blasted through the wall.
Made a door.
Yeah.
Tough situation.
So everything is, it just looks like the place is closed down at the bottom. And you get upstairs, and it's pretty much exactly how you remember it. There's a huge gaping hole on the side of the wall. There are two dead bodies of the South Lane slashers. The guard that you had tied up, he's actually had his throat cut by this point, and he's bled out and died. And then there's the vegetable guard, just kind of like, well, this is what we're looking at, Galium.
So, by the looks of it, it must have been somebody trying to.
And he's pacing back and forth at the scene.
Are
What do you see?
the slashers wearing their colors still?
Yes.
Of course they are. They gotta represent.
Hey, that's a gang, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a gang. So
What kind of gang? Where they from?
the old Brown.
One of the old Brown gangs. They usually don't come out. They usually don't come out of Old Brown, but I guess that's what we're looking at. You know anything about them?
Not much. I've been there only like once in my life.
You know Brown gang? Was that where you been this time? I've been looking for you for a day. After we found that dead merchant.
Didn't happen.
Yeah. You
Boy,
didn't hear about the dead merchant?
how much business did I
King's Walk?
miss?
King's Walk is the name of the wealthy merchant district. Yeah, there's a dead merchant. It looked like a botched robbery turned murder, but we're not whole sure. The captain of guard's down there now.
Okay. Let's get a team of people to get some like DNA samples of the room, and then I'm gonna go start on that case. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, sounds good, Galen. We're also looking for a ledger in here. They said Shiva kept a ledger of everyone that stayed here at the bread and breakfast. It's important we find that. If we find out who stayed in this room, we may be able to find out.
Can we task, like, third-person task Bannock with looking for the ledger? Does this seems to be a specialty at this point?
That's a good call.
Wait, does he have a ledger still?
No, he's got a ledger from.
Alright, that's a different ledger.
He's got the wealthy merchants, the dead wealthy merchants ledger.
Where is Sheila, by the way? She's
Yeah,
still in Old Brown.
She's dead.
She burned up in the explosion.
Yeah. I just forgot that happened.
Dead.
What?
Tristan's dead.
You do not know the outcome of Tristan.
Tristan is.
Was he at the? He wasn't at the slug
He
though.
was not
Oh.
the slug.
I'll go search around Sheila's room for a ledger.
Have I seen the ledger since I stayed there?
She keeps it well hidden.
No.
but you maybe seen it in her room once or twice.
Do I know where her room is?
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I know where her room is.
Can you leave me? To
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going?
He's with me. He's with me.
I trust you, Galen. I don't know if I trust this guy. It doesn't look right. And he kind of looks you up and down, and obviously that's not very far because you're short.
I don't typically have partners, but when I do, it's really needed. So
It's gonna be a persuasion. Enter as well.
8? Look, Galen. I know you got a reputation, but I still don't trust the rest of these guys. You go look. These guys,
he was
maybe able to go
responsible
with you.
for
I don't want them
all
running off by
others,
themselves and seem crime.
So he,
Alright.
he just-
how about you just stay here? You
he
guys
didn't
just
want to be
chill
a part
here.
of our
I'll go look
shenanigans
around.
anymore.
Alright.
You, is there anything I can do for you right now?
Stay here.
Voice out, dude.
Oh man.
Well, okay, just comment again out of nowhere. Really hoping you recognize the
Investigation.
phrase.
Yeah, so you go to Sean's room to investigate.
over the key.
Let's go.
So,
I love that song.
Actually, I probably don't want this guy recognizing my song.
What did you
that I'm
get?
responsible for it.
24 on your investigation. So you pull back, you pull her mattress up, and she's got this really thick ledger under
Is there any loot under the mat? I'm kidding. Just checking.
Look for loot.
Well, you guys aren't gonna really turn the ledger in, right?
16.
You're gonna destroy it
I think
because.
I'm
so.
gonna put it in my pants and then act like. it wasn't-
How about just burn it right now?
Can I like use fireball to burn them? Or like.
Sure.
What?
Wait, you could just tear a page out and burn that. You don't have to burn the whole ledger. This actually is our business, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, wait, no, it's not our business
You're
anymore.
in the rival company, Pony Brothers.
Oh, good. So this is good. Burn it. Burn it all.
I'm just gonna put it in my satchel and I bury it under some stuff. I'm gonna go out and tell Mary I couldn't find anything.
Marigold. Percival Marigold.
He hates when I call him
He
that.
hates going to Marigold. And he sits there and he kind of clenches his teeth. Gabe, if it wasn't for the captain's obsession over you and your fine detective work, I'd beat your ass in the ground. You know not to call me that.
Sorry.
Never actually introduced ourselves, but hello, Mary. Okay.
Roll for initiative.
I don't like this guy. It's probably a good idea if you get the hell out of here.
Alright,
Did you find that ledger?
No, there was nothing in there.
Damn. That ledger could be the key to everything. Find out who's in this and who stayed in this room. Crack the case.
If only we could find it. We should go to the other scene, maybe. Come with
Yeah, Captain Sinari's waiting for you.
Oh, I guess you know what, how about that? You should come with me though. I don't trust these guys.
Who are you winking to?
Mary.
You're winking at Marigold?
Of course I am.
Why would I leave the captain sent me here? This is my crime scene. Why would I leave it?
You should. Okay, fine. Stay. I don't care.
That's nice, Gabe. Caleb, you're one special guy. That's for sure. All right, get out of my crime scene now. That's you walking?
That's me running.
That's you running. Like an anime run, like you throw your hands back.
They call me Naruto.
All right, as you guys are walking, you hear Percival talking to the rest of the guys. Man, that guy's weird. And you find yourself back outside of the bread and breakfast with the thick haze of smoke overhead. It's basically like a continual dusk now for who knows how long.
Gail, what's the story? How'd you know that guy?
We were work buddies back then, but he's too stern for my taste. So I just kind of. He's like one of the main reasons why I don't have partners. He's just so tense.
It's all so serious.
Seems relaxing.
You should have seen him at his wedding. Horrible.
That's good. No, that's actually called role play. You're doing a good job. Maybe you want to talk back to him, please feed into this
I mean,
positive. And this is why you guys are
how's that guy married?
It's a good question. I don't know how his wife keeps up with him. He's always on the move. You know.
Do we need to worry about him? Like, is he
No,
gonna be
no,
really
he's-
good at checking out the crime scene?
Yeah,
like, should we
I-
lay low?
I have every.
Did you
all
find
of
the
those.
ledger?
It's in my satchel.
You should probably get rid of it.
Yeah. I toss it into the bay.
Nah.
What? Dang it.
Isn't there like a river that
Well,
flows
we're
through?
up
It's way
here.
up there.
The river's over
ocean
here.
is down there.
Well, never mind
You
then.
throw it in an alley.
No.
Don't do
No,
that.
don't want that to be found.
Are you sure, guys?
Can I put it on the ground and like?
Can't we just find like a homeless fire? Something, sure.
Probably a lot of those come around at this point, right?
Here you guys go. Here's some Kindle.
Alright, so you give it to a random homeless guy?
No, you throw it in her
Throw
fire.
Throw it in the fire. Yeah.
This old paper. It's like, oh, thank you! You get extra warm.
So warm.
I hand out
That's
my
so charitable of you,
gold
Galen.
coin.
Yeah.
Hold on my hand for a gold
Down the
coin.
road that have names in it that might be important.
Yeah, important to investigators to find us.
Yeah.
Really? Just have
Who
to
are
tear out that one
responsible
sheet.
for the double
We can keep the
homicides
rest of
they're
it.
currently
It's
investigating.
already in the
What about
fire.
those papers?
It's too late now. It's
It's
already
already
burned.
burned. Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
they don't hand you a golden coin because they're homeless people.
I'll
that's okay. I leave everything to myself. It's one for the king.
I'll hand them
They're not.
one.
They recognize the song
Awesome.
for now.
Old Brown was just the start. Gotta clean up the rest of these streets.
What, oh, that's right. We're back together now. Yeah, speaking, we need to have a talk about this.
We need to have a talk about this guy. We don't even know who he is.
Don't look at me.
I mean, he actually saved some people trying to get out of there.
Alright,
so.
don't mince words. I was only doing what I had to do to survive.
Okay, sure, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
think he saved more than you did after you cast Thunder Wave.
It's going to have to be time.
And as you guys are walking towards the King's Walk, which is the wealthy merchant district, you see like a droid like powered down, and the owner's like beating it on the side of the head. It's like, dang it! These updates always come at the worst time.
Hey,
Is Otter with us?
Yes.
Okay.
What patch is your droid on right now?
Did you go up and ask that guy?
Yeah.
Excuse me, who are you? Is
Is
that damn update Dragon Lightning pushing?
Which update?
6.0, of course.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I heard that causes a lot of problems.
Yeah,
Lots
look
of
at it right
problems.
now. Of course it is.
Are you able to stop it?
Well, no, it's not like once they push an update, you're kind of forced. Once you click accept, it just kind of down.
Well, actually, if you go into settings and you can opt out of me.
Did you read the terms and conditions?
Did you agree or disagree?
I just looked at, just asked me if I agreed to the update. I said yes, because that's what I always say. Well, actually, I would say no. I usually say no, but my kid was playing with it and it just said yes, and now I'm stuck here waiting on an update. It's been like 4 hours.
What are you trying to get it?
Hey guys, I think we need to probably hurry.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get this thing to turn on.
Are we heading to Dragon Lightning, or is Dragon Lightning in the?
Wealthy district is right here, and then Dragon Lightning is over here.
So we're not heading that way.
You're kind of heading that way. You could go get lost
This
in
is
the
Dragon
maze.
Lightning?
Yes.
Okay.
Is left tees along the way?
Lefties, yes.
Okay, I just wanted to stop in and just talk to Kelvin real quick.
Like,
It's where my dad used to like hang out, I guess.
Yeah, it is. What's up, man?
that.
Yeah. Oh, hey Kelvin, how you doing?
Good. How are you, bro?
Well, you know, I've been better.
You coming in for some tea? Are these your friends?
Well,
I recognize some of these guys.
Acquaintances.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of time for tea today. I just
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, just come on. Sing that song again.
okay.
That thing's really popular, by the way.
Oh, good.
I
You
mean, it
guys-
like really is caught on.
good. Like wildfire, huh?
Oh yeah, man. You should hear the taverns at night. Everyone's singing that song.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Come on, come sit down and you start to brew some tea.
Fine. Just real quick though. Okay, just a quick one.
That's a good one. Here, do you guys
A
want
quick
some
tea. Can I get a quick tea?
No, I think I'll pass. I'm gonna. You guys can go do whatever you're doing.
I'm actually. This is just a real quick thing I'm making to Kelvin. Hey, Kelvin, you do you have any ale?
Ale, Nick, come on. We don't have any ale. We got the teas.
He tries to get me a
He
tea.
just looks at us like, whoa, man, no violence here, no violence. We're good. We're good.
Hey, this is not the kind of place you might be used to, okay?
It's okay, big
All I want is ale.
Well, you know, you can try the foamy mug or the bread and breakfast, but think that place is closed down.
Hey Calvin, look, there's a lot of people. Did you hear about Old Brown?
Old Brown? What's that?
Okay, you know, let me just simplify this. There was a big fire, big accident. Well, accident.
Big mistake.
And
Hey, you want some like grease or oil or something, man? Alright. That's what otter sounds like now, Dad? Pubescent boy.
it's still morning time.
That's my character. That's like,
He's adjusting his voice to whatever he's surrounded.
That's pretty good.
But I'm just telling Calvin, hey, well, there's a big accident, big fire.
Oh man.
There's going to be a lot of people in need of maybe some shelter, some food, just whatever. Maybe just lift their spirits a little bit.
Not here though, right?
Where are they going?
Huh?
Where are they gonna be?
They could be everywhere. There's a lot of people that got displaced from this area, so they're just going to be all. You know what? It'd be really good though. Just try to bring them into your ideals. Just bring them in. Tell them about your ideas. They need teaching. You know, they're perfect people to teach.
Okay, I mean, maybe I could find someone to do that. Did you want to do it?
You don't know anybody that's a good orator?
Well, I mean, you're a good orator. Do you want to do it?
I know, but look, I've kind of got some things I gotta take care of right now.
I know, but like, who's gonna watch this place?
Okay, you know what? Just when they come in, just give them a quick little briefing. I'll swing back by here if they're all here. Just keep
Are
them
they gonna
here.
want some tea?
Probably.
Alright.
They probably don't have any money.
what's
But
this tea have in it?
Oh, it's just green tea. It's very herbal. Very nice and relaxing. That's a cool robot, by the way.
yeah, he's actually pretty cool. He does some really neat things.
What's your name, man?
Otter 314.
Now you're Sylvester Stallone.
It's the updated. Yeah, he's not getting the updates, but it's like messing with them.
6.0 update there.
Switch the default setting.
Love setting.
Cool, man. Yeah. Do you think you could like spot me some cash so I could get some of the ingredients for the tea, man?
You know what? As long as you bring them in here, just, guys, can anybody help me out? Maybe lend up some gold real quick.
Here, I give him like 2 pieces of gold.
I'm walking out the door.
That's nice. That's helpful. Thank you.
I go with
What's your name?
trainer.
Galen,
Galen.
I'll throw it. Me
Try your
throw in
money.
4.
if anybody goes missing, I'm your guy.
Do you have like a card or something?
No.
Hey, did you tell those guys about those dragon lightning guys you found up in the inn?
You know what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember when we go fight him? You were like, let's go do it.
You know, I was just telling you about something I heard. I didn't do
I'm
that.
gonna-
You're thinking of somebody else, Calvin.
I'm gonna pull.
Can you? I'm gonna get deception check.
This is gonna be pretty easy, right?
Oh!
That's funny. Good.
Oh man, I must have really been strung out that night.
I guess
I guess it
so.
wasn't you. That must have been some weird dream.
You probably. You know, I know this stuff makes you get some really cool dreams.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I'm
But-
sorry about that.
That's all good. Just just don't mention anything about that to anybody else. Probably. It sounds a little strange. I know you're not strange. I know you, so I know you're good.
Yeah, I won't say anything.
But make sure you bring those people. There's a lot of people in need. Just Old Brown. They're from Old Brown.
Old Brown.
You know what? I'm gonna scrawl that into some
Hey,
paper.
what is Old Brown again?
You know what? Let me get some paper. I'm gonna jot down. They're from Old Brown.
All right.
They're in need of help. Teach them our ways.
Stuff is.
How do you read this?
Is he literate?
Yeah, he's literate. He may be a druggie, but he's literate.
Okay. He's a bard, right?
Old Brown. Yeah, of course I'm a bar. I'm not as good as you at this.
Hey,
Well, your dad.
Well, he's a legend.
Yeah.
We still need to get him out one day. Don't worry.
We're gonna definitely get him out. We're gonna take on the guards. We're just gonna kill everyone. Right?
He sounds like he fit in our group.
You know what?
Like, we're
Calvin,
gonna take down the, the
Sure,
villains.
Calvin. You know what? But not now. We have to make it happen first. It's a slow process. But
Oh,
we get it.
I
We get it.
trust you, man. I trust
Good
you.
things take time.
We're not gonna do anything unless you tell us to.
Perfect. Except for this paper right here that you're reading right
Yeah,
now.
you
Just
tell
do
us
that.
to do that.
Okay,
right?
good.
All right, so help Old Brown. People on fire. Is that what it is?
Is there a way I can write it simpler? Can I sketch some pictures of like what to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Why did you say so?
Sorry, I'm just a little flustered from the
You want some
fire.
more tea?
You know what? I've already got pee pretty bad, so no, I'm good.
You want to pee in the bucket out back?
You know what? Fine. Yes, I'm gonna do that real quick.
Alright, and you go and the bucket's just completely overfilled with all sorts of stuff because no one changes it out.
I just pee on the wall.
Thanks, Neotis.
All right, guys.
That's gonna be like 3 gold for the tea.
Jesus, it's fine here. Really? 3 gold?
Well, we gotta support ourselves somehow, right? And we have to work within the system that we're born into. I mean, you're gonna eventually overthrow it.
Yeah, we're gonna fight the system. We're gonna fight the system.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, man. You're a pal.
Just
I'm gonna
follow
let
those
everyone-
instructions,
I'm gonna let
okay?
everyone know about you. Yes. Help the old people of Old Brown from the fire.
Perfect. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, let's get going.
And you guys, I just love those scenes. You reach the gates to King's Walk, which is the wealthy merchant district.
Where's King's Walk on here?
It's this nice little merchant area. Okay, so you can imagine like the left tees or something are here, and you guys make your way to King's Walk.
It's like little 5 points over here.
And
Here we get to like Midtown.
oh yeah, definitely. There's some guards outside, Corholshan guards, not like Dragonlance guards, and they're standing outside of the gate to King's Walk, and there's some people trying to get in. Hey, let us in, please, come on, we need some, there's not enough food out here, help us out. Everyone back. This place is under investigation.
Do we recognize the people that are trying to get in? Are they like people that belong in that district, or are they like overflow from Old Brown?
There's a
kinda?
little bit of overflow at this point.
Wait,
Not
where are we at
much.
now?
What?
Where are we at now?
You're at the gates to King's Walk, which is
Oh, yeah.
the wealthy district.
Okay, so these are people that like wouldn't necessarily belong there anyways.
Right.
Okay.
Allow me, I'll get us through.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shove through and whenever I get to the cars, I'm just gonna tell
We're gonna
him
let,
this.
he started it first.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Excuse me, my good sir. My name is Regis Sulastan. I am a wealthy merchant from the island of Celeste.
I'm standing back from him, by the way.
You're into the crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like
I'm not associated with him unless it works.
I'm standing next to him. I'm kind of like his bodyguard.
Regis Sulastan, wealthy merchant from Celeste. Here's my paperwork, and I hand them my forged paperwork.
Oh, he's good. He's got documentation.
alright, we're walking in.
Excellent. Well,
These
up to you.
these are some of my associates. They're,
Oh, your joint's still working.
yes, for now. He's a little rusty, but he's
Good deal. All right, come on in. Hey, wait a minute. And he looks at Galium. Galium? Captain's looking for you.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, just go down to 5 first. He's waiting there.
Wait, do you know anything about the case?
Just a murdered merchant. Look, botched robbery's all they got right now. Head down. Captain wants you. All right, you guys are now in. You're now in King's Walk, the wealthy merchant district. Compared to where you've been, the other merchant district, the stores are nice and level and like square off, and
Decent?
everything looks really nice. Everything's really well
Feels
maintained.
like home.
There's not bars on the windows.
No, definitely nothing's dilapidated or anything like that. The shops are well maintained. There's 1 or 2 guards on every corner.
They don't look flammable or anything.
No, this place is really well kept. This does not look like you can destroy the whole.
Let's
district
try it out.
with decision. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
What is is there like a wealthy inn in this district, or like what's the equivalent?
You're trying to find like a
I'm just curious. The yellows are the inns, right?
yes.
There's no end of this. Oh, guys, we have a great market segment here.
You could find an inn, but this isn't really the wealthier people like to like basically Airbnb it and like stay at other wealthy people, other people's houses. So like an inn, there've been a couple of attempts at an inn, and
Is that an inn?
yes, that's an inn.
Which one is that?
You don't know? Oh, you how long have you been in?
A couple months.
A couple months. I feel like that keeps increasing. At first it's a few days and it's a few weeks. Now it's long enough to where I need this information. It's called the Gypsy, or no, that's not it.
Is this where we're at in this area?
This is the King's Walk, and this is like the wealthier
Okay.
residential area.
Gotcha.
So this, okay, residential, the green, this blue area,
Shopping.
that's all the shops. Dang, whose places are these?
Those are Leotis. You would recognize those as the main powerful families.
That's the guild establishment leaders.
No. These are like all the members, all the important families of Korhold.
Wait, would my
Okay.
family be in there?
Your family's not one of the major families, but it is an
Like
important.
politically tied?
Oh yeah, they all
Okay.
got members on the Council of Nobles.
Leonis, you didn't tell me you had connections to the wealthy.
I didn't say that.
That was what you said.
Galium's family. He was asking, you're like a minor family.
Oh, Galium! You didn't
Alien,
say
that's
it.
what I meant to say. You didn't tell me you had connections.
It's not necessarily connections. It's just my mother and father.
Just my
That's exactly what connections are.
I mean, I don't like talk to them much, so I don't really feel like I'm connected to them, other than birth.
I lost interest.
Sorry, what were you
No,
saying?
that's good. I mean, you're right in line with what our history we talked about. So that's good.
No, let's go.
He's just being a character. He's a total douche.
Galen, it takes bravery to turn away from the values, however corrupt they may be, even of your family. So I applaud you.
Thank you.
There's so where you got the cross spears is that over there.
Perhaps we should head to an inn and rest for the evening. It's been.
Yeah,
just got here.
You guys they've been up for like over 24 hours.
Okay.
Oh, this is straight continuation. That's right.
You guys have not rested at all. You're
That's-
starting to hallucinate maybe a little bit.
I'm feeling a little perked up from the tea, actually.
What was in that tea?
So it would be in your best interest. You could keep going, but you're going to take a point of exhaustion, which I think gives you disadvantage on your ability checks.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go
That's
and find it in.
You're right, guys. Let's take a snoozer.
All right, so you approach the crossed spears. It's a 2-story like timber building. It's got stained glass windows, vaulted ceilings. They've got
Flammable.
Extra flammable.
no, it's got flame retardant whatever in this age.
It's cured timbers.
Since this isn't the old brown, they've actually got more stable dragon stone.
Well, actually, they do have the dragon crystal on board, but I mean, you're back in an area that actually has like indoor plumbing, and
My people.
Guys, this looks like it might be a little
so it's
pricey.
really well lit. It's daylight, so you walk inside. There's not a whole lot going on, but
How long do we need for a rest? 8 hours?
8 hours, and basically you need to be sleeping for 6 of those hours, and then for 2 hours you can do whatever you want.
Is there a
Minor.
bartender?
Oh yeah. But he's actually a male halfling, and the bar, even though it's like lifted up to your waist or like to your chest high, you can see that he's on a stool, like not a stool, but it's elevated behind the bar. Yeah.
A little walkway.
Hi, welcome to the Cross Spears. You don't look like you're from around here.
Can I get a room, please?
Oh. Sure.
You know what? Let me get my buddy here a pint of ale real quick.
Thank you.
All right, sounds good. What can I get you, sir? We got the top kind 10W40 if you want it.
Yes,
Man.
1040 be fine.
It's like dripping down my face. It's like,
All
Thought
right,
my
he
last
goes
little
back
longer.
and he's got a little canteen and he lets. Do you want to drip it yourself or should I call somebody out to drip it for you?
I can do it myself.
He's driven myself, thank you.
Are you okay, sir?
Still having issues.
The update? The update 6.0, isn't it? Not the first joy to have it. What can I get you, fine patrons?
Can I get a room, please?
Yes, hold on, I'm sorry. What kind of room would you like?
Whatever's the cheapest
Dude,
one.
that
I want to
line
be here
over
for 6 hours.
10
Just
gold.
a token of appreciation for being our group, and I hope we can,
Good question.
you know, match up on what we're trying to do.
All right,
here.
everyone,
You
go
know
to
what exactly how we try. I
Everyone-
don't know what kind of voice that was. What's on
That's rubbing off.
Spreading.
Dad's ruined me. What are we trying to do here?
All right, everyone, mark on your character sheets because we need to keep track of this. Everyone has
20.
30 gold pieces right now.
Even better.
Is there an extra pencil?
30.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
That's
We have
not
30 gold right now?
30 gold right now.
Okay. So I'm down to
10 gold pieces for the room for the night.
Down.
Thank you, sir.
It's
There's a page.
Tabitha. No, not Tabitha.
Ripped out the.
where is the gold?
I am.
I just
gold on
wrote it
this
down.
sheet.
Usually there's a
Oh, there it is.
it's like back of the first page. Ah, okay. So we have 30 gold. What's the breakdown again? Of like how many silver pieces are
10
gold?
silver and 1 gold, 10 copper and 1 silver.
Okay.
Pretty easy.
That's nice.
Pretty
I
much
want
the
the
metric
metric
system.
system. Yeah.
2.5 silver pieces per gold.
Jesus. Oh, I just got it.
Appreciate it. Kate will show you to her room.
Thank you.
All right. She takes you, and she's a human, but she's got long, wavy hair. Ooh. No. Completely unattractive.
Can I have your number?
And she takes you up to the room, and the tourist room here is pretty much the nicest room in the bread and breakfast. To let you know what kind of district you're in. So it's like a nice feather down bed, a few pillows. Feels really nice in here. There's like you have your own separate bath in your room, and it's already got hot water in there for you. If you need to take
Is
a
this?
bath.
Did Galen just take his own room?
Yes,
How much is it a night?
10 gold.
I'm only staying for 6 hours though.
Galen, can I crash with you? All right, appreciate it. I don't mind sleeping on the floor.
No, you can get the bed. I'll take the floor. I'll take the floor.
All right.
Very
How
nice.
can I help the rest of you? You, sir. And you're actually kind of like eye level with them.
This is odd.
How can I help you? Are you okay? Are you in need of a doctor?
Why would you say that?
Because you look burned.
Pardon me, good sir. My name is Regis Sulistan. I am a wealthy merchant from the island of Celeste.
That's good.
Perhaps you've heard of our family. We trade in many fine goods.
So this ant is really overpriced, DJ.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It was the nicest one.
Do you want to be the dungeon master?
No,
Shall
no,
we-
I don't. I don't.
Shall we change? I also give you 30 gold, which is free, so.
I didn't catch your name.
Hamsey.
Hamzy.
Yes. What about you?
Gansey.
I told you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Something about the island of something or another.
Celeste.
Gotcha,
Yes, I would
gotcha.
like to take your finest room, please.
All right, that'll be 15 gold.
15 gold!
Yes,
Did you not hear the part where I was a wealthy merchant from the island of Celeste?
I did hear that.
My
That's why it's
family-
15 gold.
My family trades in
What are you trading, by the way?
fine goods.
My goods. Then you should understand the necessities of spending money at a fine establishment like this.
Nothing.
Listen,
specific.
Ham. If I trade you some fine goods, would you let me stay the evening for free?
Well, what kind of fine goods do you have? I'm always good for a good barter.
Well, we have leather, silk, pepper.
Can I see some of these goods?
They're over at the docks.
So you don't have any here?
Why would I carry my own goods? I have people do that for me to take them to the
Can
store.
you have some of your people bring the goods here?
Sure, I'll have them bring them in the morning after I get a good rest.
Give me a deception check.
My God.
We're gonna piss off like the nicest inn in all of Carvel.
What's the innkeeper's name? What's your name?
Hamsey.
Hamsey.
Yes.
Hamsey.
Is Hamza the lead innkeeper or just the
Yeah, he
bartender?
is the innkeeper. Yeah, all the innkeepers double as the bartender.
Okay.
15.
15. I guess
Thank you,
But I'm gonna
Ham.
keep an eye on you.
Thank you, Ham.
Right. Gabe?
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you please have room service bring up some hot coffee?
Room service.
Or you can bring it.
We don't have
Thank
any.
you! Everybody walking upstairs.
Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, who's left down there? You're still, you guys are still drinking.
Yeah.
And you, sir, you look like you could use a big room.
No, I'm fine.
What the hell is this?
Surf's up, bro.
You had a burp coming up.
Can I get you some more ale?
This one should be fine.
Just one. You look like you could swallow 10 before you felt it. Maybe okay.
I don't have the funds for that.
No, the ale's cheap. It's the rooms that are expensive. It's a common business practice here. We get you so liquored up you can't leave, and then you have to pay for the room. That's how we get you.
Well, I've got a friend that I'm going to stay with him.
All right, so ale.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Thank you.
I'm starting to feel a little predatory.
You're not used to someone just buying one ale. That's
I actually didn't even buy it. He bought it for me.
I didn't pay though.
cheapskate. Penny pinching miser. And you. We have a good recharge station out back if you want to go. Rest.
You have any double rooms?
Double rooms.
You're charging us one room at a time? Do you have any twin beds?
Oh, of course. Of
We
course.
could get this young man here, we could split the room.
How do you feel about sleeping in a room with a golem just standing up?
Powering down.
Sure. Yeah, that would be 5 gold each.
All right.
Is that within your budget?
Sounds good, friend.
Oh, Duke, is that your name or title?
It's my name.
Ah,
Sorry, I thought you were important.
Relax, Handhawk.
why has it been so hostile here? You're the innkeeper. You haven't done anything wrong. All
How
right.
much was the ale?
The ale's like 2 copper.
Oh, so I didn't have to mark that down.
Yes.
Okay, might borrow this.
He gives you change. So you lose 1 gold, you get 10 silver, and he takes one of your silver and gives you 8 copper back. See, like 8 copper, 9 silver, and 29 gold.
Okay.
You don't want to keep it, we'll just take away all your money.
No, I was thinking, I'm trying to think of, you know what, does Fight Club do that on the,
Track of your money.
yeah.
Maybe. Check that out. Alright, so everyone's in their rooms now. Alright, so you guys go to sleep, and normally it might be difficult to go to sleep because of the sun, but because the sun is completely covered by the smoking remains of Old Brown, it's pretty dark outside. And so you go to sleep. Is anyone setting a watch or anything? How are we sleeping here?
I guess for
I
my
told-
2 hours I'll watch.
And
Wait,
you
what?
2 were in a room together, you're in a room by yourself.
No, I'm
No,
not.
I'm
You
Yeah,
2,
scratch 'em.
you're shacked up.
Well, he doesn't sleep, does he? He just recharges.
He doesn't go through the sleep stuff. He's still completely aware of everything.
Wait, why are
Okay,
you
cool. So,
I'm just asking if you want to set a watch. You don't have to.
I'm not, I'm just passing right out.
We're like the safest part of the entire city, so I don't think we need a watch per se.
Okay. No watch?
I guess I'm just
You're
honored
doing
to
it
able to
dead.
keep watch.
I'm watching.
Alright, let's see.
Roll for
Can
initiative.
everyone give me a perception check? And anyone who's not awake gets disadvantage.
What dice is it?
This one decided. Doesn't matter.
Dude, you will not believe me.
You roll them all.
Natural 20.
I rolled 2 natural 20s back to back.
Nice.
This is my favorite
He's
dice.
gonna get a 1.
Oh, 4 by the way, actually, I guess with the
Yeah.
modifier, but
Okay.
it doubt it matters.
I got 16.
2.
I cannot
Come on,
believe
you
that.
have
Holy
one
shit.
hand percent.
I didn't even say announce the first one because I was like, alright, I got
Zero.
disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's
What's it gonna
0.
be? And then it was another 20.
Choose
That's
that
good
one.
thing. I'm gonna use that in combat.
Did you hear me?
Okay.
I got 16.
Alright.
6.
6. Alright, so you guys sleep for the 8 hours. or the 6 hours. I don't know if you guys want to do anything minor for the remaining 2 hours.
I'm gonna go start on the case.
That's not considered resting.
Oh wait, crap, you're right. I'm gonna go sit at the fruit bar.
Is there a fruit bar?
I wanna get some fruit.
He brings you some. Alright, so you're going down and going to get something to eat. He brings you some fruit.
Hi, I don't think I got your name.
Does this
Scaling.
inn have a continental
This has some citrusy fruits from the island of Castopia.
It's bagels. Just bagels, sorry.
Papers on a square plate.
Ugh. Yeah. With cartons of 2% milk, skim milk.
It's sitting in bowls of ice, yeah.
I never got your name. You said Galium?
Yep.
You have a last name, sir? And he's going to get you. And he's just conversation.
Last name's Jeff. Galium Jeff. Galium C
And it's
Jeff.
canon.
Is that with the G, Jeff?
G
Yeah,
O F.
GE.
Alright, that's
My last name is Pepe.
Galium Jeff? Are you sure you're rolling with that?
It's GEOBF. Jeff. Jeff. That
Be a
was
solid-
Like Geoff, but Jeff.
yeah. Yeah. C Jeff. C for
I don't even want to know. Don't even. Don't even.
Karen.
Galium C. Jeff.
Galium Karen Jeff is my plan.
Jeff! That name sounds familiar. Wouldn't be related to the Jack family, would you?
Yes, I am.
Really? Now, finally, someone that's got connections. Because I've got this great business idea that I've been trying to pitch forever, and no one's listened to me. Would you be interested in listening to a business pitch?
Throw it at me, man. Throw it at me.
All right, get this, okay? What if there was a way to harness these crystals for, like, electricity or something? You know,
What's electricity?
well, I mean, you guys know it's basically what's powering everything right now. I mean, I'm giving you guys basic knowledge of this stuff.
Electricity for like.
Like the lights. Like, what if we just made it better? Like, everything powers it now. You know, the dragon crystals power everything now, but what if we just made it better? And I've got these sketches here. And he pulls out these sketchbook. It's like,
Am I down here?
I don't know, are you?
Oh wait, is this during our sleep time or?
This is during the rest time. This is his.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I'll go down there.
All right, when you come down right as he's flipping out this big book of sketches. Oh! And what was your name again?
Oh, it's Leotis.
Leotis, come here. I got these great business ideas, okay? So look, you see here how the dragon crystal, this is how it powers now, or this is how I think. I've never actually seen the inside of a dragon crystal, so I don't know. But if I were to guess, this is how it powers everything. Okay, what if we just made it better?
What's your name?
What? Hamsy.
What's your last name, Andy?
I just go by Hamsy. I'm just a gnome. I'm just
Half lang, half name.
Hamsy.
Alright.
What do you think? Okay, if we just made it better. You know, do you have any ideas how we make it better? I'm not exactly sure. Do you want to invest?
I'm a detective.
I'm looking for upfront investors.
Okay,
How
how
much
about
are you looking for investment?
It's okay. You've got a big family, so I'm assuming you guys are pretty wealthy. I'm looking for a small investment, 10% of my company, 500 gold pieces.
okay, cool. Okay, I put a bite of razzle melon in my mouth.
Razzle-melon. Writing that down.
It's his favorite fruit.
Razzle-melon.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
What's it look
Sounds like
like?
Shark Tank down there trying to pitch stuff.
Yeah, for 10%. I mean,
What's
Alright.
razzle-melon look like?
Okay, it's like a giant. It's like a no giant. It's like the size of my hand. It's
Sounds like a
shaped.
sweet tart flavor.
It's shaped kind of like an oval, and it's like got kind of one red long spike on one end, and then it's like striped with green and blue.
Yeah, this sounds like straight out of Dr. Seuss.
I was gonna say Avatar, but
All right. Yes. So, like I was saying, okay, 10%, 500 gold, okay, and we'll make these dragon crystals better.
would it make it cheaper to provide light to, like, say, the more commoner districts?
The entire city.
I don't know if it'll make it cheaper,
per se. It'll just make it better.
I mean,
I don't think
how better? It's already, if there's already light.
better. I mean, yeah, it's
But I mean, it's just gonna make it better. You see how everything,
They kind of shove these things in your face.
like, here, look.
Do
just look
I
at the
understand anything you're showing me?
No. Look, you see how the light, it collects here, the energy, and all these things that are moving around. Like I said, this is how I think it works. I've never actually seen the inside of a dragon crystal, so I don't know. But it's all you get.
Scene reminds me of Charlie from
Hey, wait,
Always
what's your
Sunny in Philadelphia. He's like Charlie. He has that wall. He's got a cigarette.
What's your name?
Not Charlie. What's his name?
Regis.
Yeah, Charles. Or, well,
Regis. You know,
Charlie's the girl's name, isn't
he's
it?
actually staying here tonight. Regis.
Yeah,
Pitch that idea.
Okay.
Charlie.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No, D.
Are you gonna invest
Yeah.
now? Should I put you down for a small payment? How do you want to do this?
Wait a second. Maybe we could
And he
get
starts
this.
jotting down his name.
Galen. How much should I put you down? Leonis. How much should I put you down for? I'll start 10, 50 gold. What do you think?
Let's wait for him and see what he says.
Well, I know, but what about you? You gotta
He
love me,
knows-
man.
he
Do
knows
you think
more.
you can get me in front of your father?
Oh my god.
Hamzy, I think we probably need to think it over.
Yeah, but I don't even know what.
Look, there's
any
no
of
time to
this
think
is.
it over. We just gotta commit to this stuff. This is how the future happens. Is you take a chance and you shove this paperwork out. Look, just look at this right here.
What if it
Leonis.
fails, Hamzy? What if it fails?
It's not going to because it's gonna make the dragon crystals better.
You don't even know how they work, Hamzy.
Would this put more dragon crystals all over the place?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's just gonna make the dragon crystals better. You don't need to make.
How do you make a dragon crystal better? It already does what it does.
Well, look at the inside right here, Jonas. Look, you see this? You see how the energy is collected right here? Like I said, I think this is how it works. I'm not 100% sure. I've never seen the
Piss
inside.
off, Hill Dwarf. Let's get. We got business to work too.
Are you downstairs now too?
Yeah. I'm saying that as I'm walking downstairs.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to cast prestidigitation, and I'm going to.
Why do you guys do this?
No, this is a soft one. This is a soft one. I'm going to soil his pants. That's a thing I can do.
All right. So he soils his pants, and before we can do anything, he grabs like a mug and like spills it on. Says, "Oh, I'm so clumsy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." But anyway, back to the pitch. Okay, Galen, just look at this. What do you think your dad would say right now?
Can I use Charm Person?
We got is it a level 1 spell?
Yeah.
If you want to waste a spell slot on this guy,
You know what? Listen, Hamzy.
I see you're interested, okay?
Oh, God.
I know it. I see it in your eyes, okay? I've already got my parents involved in this. They
Who are your parents?
Well, my parents are Hamza and Himsu.
I mean, where are they? What do they do? Do they have a business already, or?
Well, I mean, this is their business. I just work here.
Okay, so they own the inn.
Yeah.
I see. Well,
So, like, and they've already said they're going to invest money, but they're going to wait to see until I get other investors.
how much do you need total?
I'm looking for a total of 500 gold pieces.
How many investors do we have?
Well, my parents have already signed the ledger for like some stuff in the future. They're just waiting for other investors to sign up.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not really one to partake in venture capitalism per se.
You say
but-
Leonis? Is that your
Do you
name?
guys have any who's and do's?
Did I write you down for 50 gold pieces?
I don't have that liquor right now.
What do you have? I'll take anything.
I'm
10 gold
super
pieces.
desperate. I only have
5 gold
I
pieces.
only have 1 gold piece. On
I'll
me.
take it.
And I'm in your business.
I'll give you 0.5%. I gotta do the math. Well, you won't technically give me any ownership in the business, but you'll be able to say you're on the ground floor of this. What do you think, Galium?
So there's no return on money from this.
Well, it's only 1 gold
No,
piece.
and for
and
1
you
gold
guys-
piece, you know, we can work out the details if you donate more.
What happens if we donate 100 gold pieces?
Well, then we can talk. You want to donate to 100 gold pieces? Should I put you down?
Hamsy's starting to piss me off.
You, big sir, that's nice shiny armor. Do you want to pawn that off to help donate to the...
I'm sorry, Your Lowness. I have to pass.
Alright, how many hours do we have left of this short rest?
About half an hour. He's been talking to you for about an hour and a Yeah, just talking your ear off like it's the
We're
worst.
doing like timeshare salesman.
Yeah. Look, and Otter, I'm gonna assume you're coming back. Alright,
So, DM,
yes.
what are we able to understand from like what he is pitching? What's the gist?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna do it too.
Oh, 22?
Alright,
Ooh,
Corey,
13.
give me an Arcana check too, since you're down.
10.
10, 13. What this guy is saying is utter and complete BS. He has no idea what he's talking about. The little knowledge you do have of dragon crystals does not line up at all with what he's trying to pitch.
Okay, so Hamzy, I'm gonna give it to you straight.
And is that in the form of 50 gold pieces?
You're an idiot.
Caleb, he's not an idiot.
But I see you're interested in this. So what you should do, instead of working at an inn, getting paid probably not as good as what you could be
Well, my
getting.
parents, they pay me. I work about 1 day a week and they pay me full time.
Okay, go to school and try and get to the corporation of Dragon Crystals so you can actually.
Well, I did apply to
Yes.
Dragon Lightning and I may have fudged things on my resume and they found out and I didn't get hired. I told them I was an expert in Dragon Crystals. Do you know anyone who knows anything about Dragon Crystals, by the way?
Yeah, I already told you. What's his face?
What do you do?
Divert
I'm
one.
sleeping. I've been doing like 8 hours.
Hamzy, what are you actually interested in doing? If forget the dragon crystals, what do you want to do?
In life.
What am I doing? I just want to be an inventor. I mean, look at the world we're surrounded. Look at these dragon crystals and all the technology that's coming around. And running water, he throws on the spigot. This is amazing. I'm gonna invent something. And that's why I want to make the dragon crystals better. Look!
He's really honest.
Hamzy, dragon crystals are dragon crystals. There's no improvement. I think your talents are, you could probably make something else better.
Do you have any ideas?
Like making other things, like you put your bread in this mechanism or something and it gets it crispy and warm and on, I don't know.
That's brilliant. Oh, wow, that would be a great idea. Would you like to invest? Hold on, what would it look like? And he pulls out a sheet of paper and asks you to sketch something. Interesting. I like how there's a circle right here. There's a line through it. What is that?
It's where you put the, that's where you put the bread.
I go back upstairs.
Yes, yes. That would be great. So should I put it down for 50 gold pieces to invest in this? What does it do to the bread? It makes it crispy?
It makes it warm.
That sounds delicious. Do you think you can make this? Are you an inventor? Would you like to invest?
How about no? I don't want to. I'm just giving you ideas, man. You do this on your own, and then
Toasting the bread. That sounds delicious.
Hamzy, you
Yes.
seem like you make a good bit of money and have a lot of free time.
Otter, what are you doing during this point?
I'm still upstairs recharging.
You're fully recharged. The 6 hours has gone by.
Oh, okay.
4 hours. You're fully recharged at this point, so you can do whatever you want.
I'm coming downstairs because I feel we need
Oh
to.
my gosh. This is perfect, guys. What did you say your name was, good sir?
Otter 314.
Oh my god, you got it.
Good.
Good. Otter, what if I told you I could make you better?
I smell something very stinky here.
Is something burning in the back? Kate, go check in the back. Make sure nothing's burning.
I want to save my friend Galen from any further negotiation with this.
When you say make him better, what are
Yeah.
you talking about doing?
Well, like, okay, so I don't know what you look like on the inside, but if I were to guess, and give me another Arcana check, guys, all of you.
17.
12.
okay,
Wow. All right. Leotis, you're the only one that recognizes like this is wrong.
What did you
What
get?
did you get? 12.
I got 17.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 7. Okay.
No, you just don't get it.
All right. So Leotis and Duke, you guys recognize this drawing as again complete and utter trash. He has no idea what the inside of a golem looks like. All right, now look at this. The inside of a golem looks like this, right? Right.
No.
Well, I mean, there's some.
Hold on. Let's just see what he has to say.
And what if we could just make it better?
Better how?
Well, like, you see how he walks? What if he could walk and talk better?
He does walk and talk.
I don't think there's any. You can't
Are you saying it's not good enough for you?
No, of course, everyone's good enough.
Everyone's good enough for you. You're easy then.
I don't know what you're trying to insinuate, sir, but would you like to invest? You! Good sir, what if I can make you better? For 50 gold pieces, I think I can do it.
No
Okay.
one touches my insides.
Like I,
Unless I'm on my pleasure function.
Except for the little probe.
Hamsey, this is what you should do, and I like wholeheartedly agree with the plan of you going to school and then learning to be an inventor instead of being an amateur. Because I mean, look at me. You know, and all of us know that these drawings are incorrect, right?
Well, I don't think they're correct.
There's
They
no
may be
well, Hamsey. Go to school, get good, and be amazing in your later life.
Much later.
Like, I don't know how long
Give me a
halflings
persuasion
live.
check. Give me a persuasion check.
Please, Mother of God. Wait, I can't spell persuasion. Wait, what? Where is it? 13.
13. School? That sounds like it'd take a while. Why didn't you tell me invest in something?
Wait, how much time do we have left?
5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna go like stand by the door.
Can you make me some breakfast?
Sure. What would you like?
What do you have?
Well, you have some citrusy fruits in the back and some.
Do you have a special that just you know how to make?
Give me what's on
Man,
the
you're
secret menu.
expertise chef. I'm sure you can make some fine foods.
All right. Well, I didn't want to admit it, but I've got a good pickled pork in the back.
Ooh, pickled pork.
Make that 2.
All right.
Make 3 of them. I want an entire pickled pork.
All right, that'll be 10 copper pieces from each of you.
Alright.
So a silver
A
piece?
silver piece would work.
All right, sure. I give him a silver piece. Do you
Gladly.
change?
You give me a gold piece and I hand you 9 silver pieces. Same thing with the rest of you. You hand me a gold, I hand you 9 silver. Unless you already have
I've
that.
already got change from the ale.
And what are you doing now?
I guess I'm just waking up from my restful.
Wait, what's
sleep.
the E piece?
Electra. Those aren't normal.
Can you describe the nice room I'm in?
Yeah. So it is like a king size. Okay. You've got these glorious stained windows that look out over the wealthy district or the wealthy merchant district. Luckily, there's no windows facing Old Brown, so you don't see any of that. But
That was by design, right?
you can also see like part of the castle and into the dock area. It's very nice besides the black smoky haze that hangs over everything.
Okay.
You got basically a tub, there's no water in it right now because you're going to sleep. But there's a bell also on the nightstand that is tied to a rope or something that probably goes to the room service or something.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take the bed sheets and stuff them in my sack and head downstairs.
Okay?
Is your side big enough?
Sure,
It's bed sheets. They're very nice bed sheets though, feather down.
Yeah, I take them.
Alright, I take the entire room, including the bed and the wash.
Alright, so
There goes the klepto phase.
alright, you come downstairs. Can I interest you in some pickled pork?
Please say yes.
Order 1. It's delicious.
I will pay for it.
Please don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. The room service never came.
God, that's a shame. We have some great, I've got this great tea you could try. It's from this little shop, unknown, it's not in the wealthy district, no one knows about it, but it's a great, it's called Left Teas. I definitely recommend it.
I'm sorry, I don't eat any or drink anything that's not high in protein.
Okay. All right. All right, and he brings out 4 platters of the pickled pork. There's also some blue cheese, and he brings out some mugs of cider if you guys want some.
Okay, I'm gonna keep like stuffing my mouth so I don't have to speak.
All right, and the 2 hours of rest is over. Or the remaining
I
2
say
hours.
thank you, Hamzy. I'm gonna visit you later.
We'll talk more.
I will. Yes, we'll.
Tell your
talk.
father about me.
I sure will, Hamzy. I sure will. Thank you. I bid thee farewell. I dart out the door. Wait, I gotta get Kate's number first. Hold up. Okay.
All right, so you guys all heading out of the inn now?
Does he still have the dragon crystal designs on like the table?
He does.
Alright.
Oh God, no.
And he sees you walking over interested. Let me guess, you want to invest in improving dragon lightning crystals.
Listen, Ham, for a small consultation fee, I will gladly look over these and I'll tell you exactly what you need to fix.
Oh, what kind of consultation fee are we talking through?
20 gold.
20 gold.
It's my standard rate.
Let me go ask my dad. I'll be right back.
And he runs out of the front of the inn. So it's just Kate there. She's like, gosh, she just kind of puts her head on her forehead, or her hand on her forehead.
How long
again.
have you been working here, Kate?
6 months.
You're a strong woman.
I'm looking for other employment.
Have you already invested?
No, their parents docked my wages for it.
Oh wow.
I don't even bother. I mean, the tips are nice. That's really why I work here.
I give her a silver piece, just out of pity.
Thank you. Thank you. And he comes back and he's like, look, my dad didn't give me the money. He says it's a waste of time, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. What if I give you 30 copper pieces?
Ham, since you seem like such a swell lad, I'll do it for the 30 copper
And he
pieces.
takes up all the money that you guys gave him for breakfast and hands it to him. So you get 30 copper pieces or 3 silver if you want to just convert it.
Well done.
Good job, buddy.
Alright, and so on the drawings of the dragon crystal, I reconfigure it so that it actually makes it.
Oh God, is it gonna be a bomb? No! Oh my God!
I reconfigure it so the drawing is the diagram to make the dragon crystals into a
Do
ball.
we see him sketching on these
You
drawings?
guys have already left.
Okay.
And
Just follow these diagrams to the T, and I promise you, your business will explode.
Can you,
No!
this part right here, I don't quite understand it, and you see he's pointing vaguely to everything. Could you not maybe write me up like a step-by-step instructions?
Of
for it?
course, and then I write the step by step.
Brilliant. And you said this is gonna make my business explode.
Yes.
Great.
But just don't forget where it all started.
With you.
Yes, read this list down.
Regis, got it. Yeah, I'll remember you guys forever. All of you.
Well, I had hope in Hamzy. I was gonna.
Alright, that's all for now.
Yeah, you guys all have free rooms here no matter what. I won't tell my dad.
Well, that's-
Please don't tell him either.
That's awfully kind of you, Ham.
Yeah, so anytime you want to come back, you know, I got your names down in this book. All of you. And if you ever want to come invest, just let me know.
Thank you so much. And I take a cup of cider with me as I leave.
Enjoy!
all right, and you guys leave.
Let's just go to the crime scene, guys.
Here.
Okay.
Good morning, how's everyone doing?
I'm running.
It's awful.
I don't respond to him.
Well, you guys don't know.
Well, we got.
No, I know, but I'm still salty about.
Gotcha. Blowing up and destroying Old Brown, I can understand.
Killing a lot of people. I mean, I was a part of it too, but you know. XP. Alright, I'm at the crime scene. I'm in the crime scene.
All right, you
I'm in the crime
approach,
scene.
and Edwin Sonari is standing there. He-
Oh, Edwin, what's up, bro? I'm kidding.
Do you know Edwin?
No, you do know Edwin. He's the captain of the guard,
I know everyone.
Edwin Sonari. He recognizes you immediately, Gallium, and he looks through the group and recognizes Leotis.
Oh my God.
Leotis Fletcher, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm surprised you're not in jail.
Bet you'd like to see that, wouldn't you?
I don't know. Have you done anything bad recently?
All I do is good. I do everything good for the people.
Like when you shook me down, you tried to shake me down that one time in the middle of the tavern?
You know what? It was an ends to it was a means to an end.
Sorry, I'll sip some more of my cider.
That stung a little bit.
Alright.
And
Alright, Galen, here's what we're looking at. A murder here. Stolen ledger. Ledger fits the profile of the League of the Lesser, but the murder doesn't. They usually just steal. I haven't had a murder yet. He looks around at Leotis and really emphasizes the yet. Maybe your friend knows something. It seems his damn message is the one they seem to organize around. You know anything about the League of the Lesser?
Yeah, of course I do. Always mix myself up in that. It's the common people, the ones that you're always stomping on, and of course I know them.
Okay. The League of the Lesser, you actually do know the League of the Lesser. It is basically a thieves guild.
Oh, I assumed he was like just calling filthy commoners like.
No.
Okay.
The League of the
Yeah,
Lesser.
the League of the Lesser is actually a thieves guild that steals from the rich.
Oh, so I do know them, but have I associated with them?
I don't know, do you? You tell me.
Wait, they usually steal from the rich?
They steal from the rich. They don't murder anybody, but they're involved in a lot of
Robin Hoodish.
Robin Hoodish types. At least
Okay.
some of the stuff's Robin Hood. Some of the stuff maybe not so much Robin Hood.
What was this guy's name? The captain?
Captain Edwin Sinari.
I might be familiar with them. I know some of them can go a little overboard, but generally they're not bad people.
That's the problem I have. That's the problem I'm having here is that they typically don't murder people, but here we are standing at a murder scene.
can I see the body?
Sure, come on in.
Can I see the body?
Hey.
You know, I could ask friends about this, but
You could. And why don't you bring that droid there too? They sometimes can see stuff that we're not used to. Who are your other friends, Galium? These two right here, the small
They're
one
uh
and the tall one, actually.
he's my my bronze, and he is my friend of mine. Yeah.
You know, Galium, I just don't have time to listen to all this. Just come on in. Please don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. I already got the Council of Nobles up my butt about old Brown anyway. And the poverty situation now.
I don't know what I have in that old drum. Yeah, let's get to it.
All right, he brings you in.
don't like poverty being so close to home, huh?
That's not my choice, Leonis. You know, I'm just the captain. I don't agree with everything they do, but I have to enforce it.
Just following orders, I get it.
Well, if you were in this position, you might have to do the same one day.
Sometime.
I'm just gonna stay quiet on that one.
So he brings you in. The front of the area has been kind of destroyed. The back, you see the body. He's got 2 blade marks inside his shoulders. There's blood everywhere. There's basically blood splurted up onto the sides.
Have we been in a fight with? We've been in a fight with Banuk, right?
You know, this is definitely Banuk's calling card.
Hey, when
And we noticed there were empty animal cages everywhere.
Helium. Just
so
The ledger, this shop is called Fine Furs, and it specializes in selling fine furs. Okay, so he's kind of giving you background of everything right now.
Are there any fine furs lying around?
Yes.
I'm just curious.
Yes.
Nice meeting.
I like how all of us just kind of gave like a like we assumed the worst.
I will let you do it with disadvantage because there are multiple guards in here.
Alright.
What is he? He's attempting to take one.
He's trying to sneak, like fade into the background, into the shadows.
16. 12.
Alright, so you kind of try to fade into the shadows. and the captain of the guard just looking at you is like, he's the thief, isn't he?
No, he's just very awkward. He was burned as a child, so he just doesn't like being seen. Don't look him in the eyes. Just.
I see. All right. So anyway, like I was saying, somebody watching you, please.
Gladly.
Stand in the general area.
And we're looking at a murder. His wife found him sometime shortly after he was killed. His ledger was stolen. It documents all of his imports and exports of the animals. Was stolen. Happened a couple nights ago at this point. We haven't found any leads. All we know is the ledger's stolen. That's all we got.
Nobody saw anything?
Apparently, we've got a busted back door. That's all. He came in through the back. Looks like he's our best guess is he tried to take the ledger. The guy found him. He stabbed the guy and ran out. It looked like he killed him pretty quick. I guess if there's a silver lining in all this, he died pretty quick. So our best case is botched robbery. But I don't know if there's another. Up in the bread and breakfast, there was also a similar set of murders. I didn't know. We're hoping they're not related. We're in trouble if they are.
Yeah, I was there. The two crime scenes don't look anything alike.
Looks gang related though.
Yeah,
You know,
there were some gang members in the bed and breakfast.
I
Do
see.
you think the person who went there because it came here? Do you know?
You think a gang busted this place in, then took out the bread and breakfast? Is that your early theory?
They were Southland slashers.
Who?
Or somebody has a vendetta?
It's the big gang.
Yeah.
Well, what was Old Brown?
Jeez. How many people do you think made it out of there alive?
Not enough.
Probably like.
What do you mean by that? You mean Old Brown?
Yeah, I was there on a business case. Nothing I can really talk about.
You guys made it out alive, huh? You know what started that fire?
I don't know. We left before it went off.
Let's see.
We escaped with our lives.
I thought you left before the fire. Caleb, you've never been one for social interaction.
We all got out of there. Fire went off. Countless lives.
So were you guys there during the fire, or did you leave before?
No, we like
Oh, we
kind
was
of
there.
got.
I was there during the fire.
They were
I was
there.
there during the fire.
They were there.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, they were there helping people get out, and I was kind of like sitting in the back watching it because I was outside waiting for something to happen.
It was definitely the Southland slashers that
Yeah.
started that.
Is 100%.
I don't know exactly who the Southland slashers are.
Keep an eye on them. They have red. Their colors are red.
Those two dead bodies.
They found their bodies at the last crime scene that we were at.
Breakfast.
Yes.
We better keep an eye out. I'll keep
A bunch of them probably infiltrated during the mass refugee into the
Yeah. All the chaos.
world.
All the chaos.
You can tell them apart, like.
In all the chaos, they could have just slipped out.
Dang. This is what we need. Another gang crisis.
I mean, there's only can't be too many of them running around in this area because I mean they can just be looked at and know that they don't belong. So
Well, how can we tell them apart? Do they have like big beards, dark skin, turbans? Is that what we look for? Or are we looking for guys? Is it just the bandanas we should be looking out for?
colors on like their typically left arm,
What color?
maybe any color.
It's red.
That's not very
Wait,
specific.
are we talking about?
We're talking the Southland slashers.
Oh wait,
We're pinning this on them.
I thought we were talking about just any gang in general.
Yeah,
But
we were pinning this on the Southland
they
slashers.
have a red bandana
The bandanas.
on their arm.
All right, I'll let the other guys know.
They have decent weaponry too for being Old Brown.
Really?
But poor clothing.
Looks like they're state funded.
It's pretty fun.
You're starting to sound like that, like you already.
You, what's your name?
Otter.
Otter. Do you think you can take a look at this, see if you find anything?
Sure.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Low numbers. Low numbers.
Or what, low numbers with the?
27 does.
Low numbers.
Oh, +5.
For what?
11.
Investigate. Oh, wow.
So you're looking around, and behind maybe one like a desk or something, you find a sheet of paper that has managed to split off from the ledger in the fight. But no one else has seen it yet. You're the only one that's seen it.
The cover up here, I see.
What do you see, Otter?
The poor investigation.
For investigation, come on, we're doing our best.
Are
Between
you an
this,
appointed official? Are you
look,
elected?
between this murder, the murder at the bread and breakfast, the Doc murders, we got a lot on our plate right now, man. We're trying our
You
best.
don't know who the leader of the Southtown Slashers
Southland
are?
Slashers? Trish, I've never heard of them before today. This is the first time I hear that. If you know any information, let us know. Now, what do you see in here that we're not seeing?
Incompetence.
Imbeciles.
Am I allowed to identify that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Of his, the ledger, the page or whatever there, what is that?
It's the page from the ledger.
What's
We
this
might want
over
to see
here?
this first.
What's this behind you?
And you pull it out, and he rips it from your hand real quick. Oh my God.
What does it say?
This details the shipment that was raided the other night.
What
This
was-
murder
what was
and the
it?
murder on the docks is related.
What was the ownership?
Bunch of animals were freed.
Oh, still.
One guy, they said he had 2 swords. Oh my God, it's all related. This makes me sick. We might be dealing with some sort of crazed animal activist.
They're not all crazy.
I imagine Beno's like standing right behind us.
It is.
She's got a cloak.
Pull his hands over here.
Judge. Looks like these murders were related. This is bigger than I thought. 3 individual murders we could write off a coincidence. This is no coincidence.
Not at all.
That
Okay.
serial killer.
Galen, I'm gonna need your help. Like I've never needed your help before. This man needs to be caught and captured. Preferably
I'm gonna
alive.
ask him how he knows it's just one man.
Is it? Yeah, it could have been one person with one sword and another person with another sword.
It's awfully coordinated for 2 people. I'm just going by what the information we got. I got lieutenant by the river, or by the dock, saying there's one guy riding some tiger or something.
Tiger. Who runs a tiger? That's.
That's what we're
That's the Southland Slashers MO.
Oh yeah, they
That's
had
the leader there, that's-
It's Trey.
Right.
What's the Tristan?
I remember Tristan had a thing with tigers.
What?
Yeah.
Tristan?
He's
Who's
the,
Tristan?
He's the leader of the Southland Slashers.
You think they're behind this?
I mean,
Seems like it's matching up.
It's all matching up pretty well.
Did you meet Tristan before?
Yes, I was undercover for a while in there.
Undercover by who? Who sent you? My God!
I can't say names.
It's awfully nice that you were right there at the convenient time that we came today. Tristan, yeah. What's he look like?
He's got brown, kind of spiky anime hair.
Actually, he's bald.
Alright, he's
So just
bald.
give a general description.
Yeah, bald. He's got like blue eyes.
He's got a scar somewhere. He's got to have a scar, right? Alright, he's got a scar on his cheek. Yeah, that's small love tap on his cheek.
Mushroom blues.
He wears a crop top often.
He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that got dick slapped.
Yeah, that's weird. That doesn't quite fit the description we're getting from the people that saw this guy on the dock.
Yeah, well, they're wrong because I was there with him.
Yeah, but you didn't see Tristan on the docks, did you?
I wasn't here. at
He
the
told me
box.
he was going to.
Yeah.
What do the kind of docs look like?
What does Benito look like?
Because he knows the description, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does the guy from the docs look like?
However Benito looks.
Okay, so he describes him.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, that sounds like the other guy from the Southland Slashers. That sounds like the second command.
The lieutenant from the Southland Slashers.
Tristan probably ordered him to do it.
Oh my gosh, it's all
He's a
makes
druid.
sense.
He's a
I'm
druid.
gonna just lay out my performance on this one.
Yeah, can I throw the persuasion check in on this? Can I throw a persuasion check?
What did you get?
Natural wonder!
Can I throw in a persuasion check?
Yeah, but now you have disadvantage because of him.
Well, now it's a distraction.
11. It's pretty good, I guess. Oh, so 11 persuasion. Where's persuasion? Oh, 12.
Alright, so you guys are talking, and you guys are both talking and telling the exact opposite story right now at this point. Like you're saying, you're giving one description, he's giving the opposite description, and finally he's like, alright, that's enough. Look, Caleb, I don't care how you know this guy, or how you met, or what he's doing. Just keep him stopped. Hey, Caleb?
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Can we get the guards to help?
Who's paying me, by the way? I gotta meet them.
Hey, you.
Yeah, I get paid. It's my job.
Well, you get paid after the case is solved. That's how we always done it.
Is it like? But who is it? Oh, like.
Don't worry about it. I'll pay you after the case is closed.
Hey Galen, do you think we're gonna need some guards? Maybe some help from extra guards to
Are
catch
you,
these guys?
are you kidding me right now? I've got a refugee crisis of tens of thousands of people flooding in right now. I've got 3 different murder scenes.
And you want the largest gang leader from there taking advantage of that?
I've never.
I mean, it's 12.
I've got no idea who this guy is. We've never seen the Southland Slashers in here until old Brown went up in smoke. And as soon as we solve all this stuff, I'm going to find out what happened in there. This is getting kind of ridiculous. All of this seems just way too coincidental. As if one group of people were behind all of this.
We're monsters.
We're telling the truth.
What monsters?
And I have no idea.
You're right.
I'm like, yeah, let's get him.
I'd like to change characters now.
All of that, I've got people, I don't understand, like these wealthy people think their problems are the worst. They're coming up talking about these droids that are
Yeah, right.
disabled. Like, I don't care, I've got enough problems worrying about this update 6.0 stuff going through right now.
Gosh. Boy.
So, can you help me, Gabe?
Of course I can. Yes. I can.
Sure.
Positive. I have some evidence or some leads that'll get me to where I need to be.
Good. Just go take care of it. Keep me up to date as best you can.
Yeah,
Okay?
you have a pager?
Give him a deputy badge.
No, here, take this. And he throws you a rock. And it's actually like a rock of sending. It'll allow you to communicate to him.
Hello?
Over. Yeah.
You just strap it to your shoulder right here.
You might want to write that down. It's a magic item.
Good.
So you can communicate with him.
Are they like the magic nuts from season
No.
4?
Not like you don't like drop them and teleport. It's just like you hold on to it and you can communicate with
Yeah, we gotta-
the story.
So we have an opportunity here to completely frame whoever we want for this.
Yep. So we gotta, I just got it. I have,
Are you guys gonna leave and do your stuff, or like are you gonna sit here at the murder scene?
yeah, we're leaving right now. Alright,
Alright, dude.
see you, man.
Have fun kicking the con
Hey,
man down.
Otis, hold on. Come here. Before you go. And he takes you off to the side.
Waiting for a punch in the gut.
No. Look, Otis. We need to find out who's responsible, okay? Galen's gonna be the guy to help us. If the League of the Lesser is responsible, we need to bring whoever murdered Mr. Cleves here to justice. The Council of Nobles will tolerate thieving, but murder's a whole other issue. I know all about the message and the plight. I get it, but murder's a line that can't be crossed. You gotta understand that.
I don't believe in murder.
Now, if you help Galen over here uncover who murdered Mr. Cleves, I might be inclined to help you out. From what I recall, there's a certain father figure in prison right now that may just find himself an open door if you were to help us.
Not just figure, he's actually my dad.
I know,
But-
I'm trying to be sneaky here.
Nobody's listening, but you know what? I get what you're saying. Deal.
All right, good.
You had a little bit of a kind heart behind that cold, authoritative demeanor.
Yeah, let's just get out of here before we ruin whatever common bond we just shared.
Right. Peace with that other king.
Does anybody know what Bannock looks like? Because
Wait.
I'm about to go through the city and find somebody
We
who
all
looks
know
like
what
him.
Finick looks like.
What I don't know what I'm looking.
Well, we can just say what he looks like. We don't have to say like.
Yeah,
he
at
has
this point, you could say like, I'm gonna describe the nook to,
Okay, I'm gonna go through the city and just kind of like find somebody, and they're gonna be hours for a little bit, and
Wait, you're gonna look for a Nook doppelganger?
yeah.
okay, what is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna head to Dragon Lightning.
Okay.
Where's so we have okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna tag along with you.
I'm gonna tag along with them too.
Alright.
Okay, yeah. You guys go get that
Dragon
done.
Lightning?
Otter, where are you
We'll got some doppelgangers on the way.
Okay.
I feel like at this point it was a more pressing issue at the moment, besides looking for ourselves.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys head, it takes a few hours to get across the city to Dragon Lightning. And, I mean, anytime you get like a nice straightaway down an alley, you can see Dragon Lightning. It's a huge building, second tallest building in Courthold besides the castle, right here.
That's
That's
Dragon
Dragon
Lightning.
Lightning.
Holy cow.
Yeah. As you approach Dragon Lightning though, this whole area is surrounded by golems, like shoulder to shoulder. And they're just standing
Literally a wall of golems.
Wall, yes, just standing there.
This.
Alright, Otter,
is
this is your time to shine. Put us through.
We're approaching them, is that it?
I don't know.
Roll for initiative.
What about my cannon there? Can I start breaking that up?
You could, but it probably, when I say like, you gotta imagine, this whole thing is surrounded by golems and they.
It's like an entire block of like riot police, but they're
How do we get in? Is there like a gate, entranceway?
It's
or
pretty
formal-
open. Like, all these alleys are all different ways. There's like 3 different ways into the courtyard of Dragon Lightning. There's no real gate or anything.
So I mean, you can pass by through the golems.
No, they're shoulder to shoulder.
But they have like an opening, one opening. We just talking into the courtyard.
Yes, the courtyard is this. Okay, there's 3 entrances.
Oh, but
to
the actual
courtyard.
building itself
It's
is.
inside, yeah, within the courtyard. So you have to pass through the whole wall, shoulder to shoulder of golems, to get into
And
the
everything
courtyard.
else is passable.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are they all stalling up from update 6.0 right now?
No.
Okay. I knew that was too convenient.
They're all standing there, stone silent. Nothing.
Impenetrable.
Just walk through if you want.
And you can't walk through unless you're trying to go under their legs.
Do I look like them?
Do it.
Do I look like
You're an older
an
model.
older model?
Old timer.
Yeah, you're not quite as robust as these
You
guys.
guys are staring at this wall of golems right now, and from the mouth of an alley you hear, "Psst, hey, you guys want to
No, no biting.
You guys want to Dragon
Hensley
Lightning?
back there, is Hensley back.
No! Hey, I saw you guys were checking out the city. There's just. No, so we just hear somebody asking if you're getting Dragon Lightning.
Hey, you guys looking to get Dragon Lightning?
Hell yeah.
And then that's what.
Okay. Can I borrow your phone real quick?
We're just about ready.